Hello everyone. This lesson is about performing a 3-point turn. So we're pretending that you're on an actual driving test and the examiner says to you, pull over and do a 3-point turn. Or you could say, turn the car around. It means the same thing. So when he says that, you put the right signal on, check your rear view mirror and your blind spot to the right, shoulder check, get as close to the curb as possible, make a complete stop, signal to the left, check all around, make sure everything is good, then you get all the turns in to the left and you just keep checking like crazy and get as close to the curb on the other side as possible. Gear selected to reverse, get all the turns into the right, then check all around and you back up. Make sure you don't hit the back. If you hit the curb back there, then it's a fail. Once you have sufficient room out front, you stop. Place the gear selected to drive, get all the turns in to the left, and then you check and then you go. Now, a lot of people might say, oh, you should not sit in the road and turn the wheel, but the fact is that yes, it's called dry steering, but you're not harming the car. Otherwise I'd have to be changing my tires and my front end all the time. So it's fine to do that, because if you're turning the wheel as you move, you could very well hit the gas and end up hitting the curb, and I've seen that happen with people doing their driving test. So anyway, we got all the turns in, so now all I have to do is check to the right, and there it is. Then I recover, hand over hand steering. Now, the examiner says, pull over and park here, downhill parking. Signal to the right, mirror, shoulder, pull over and stop close to the curb. Apply the parking brake, gear selected to park, and because it's downhill, whether you have a curb or no curb, it's downhill, it's one complete revolution of the steering wheel to the right. And that's all it is. Then you cancel the signal. Then you wait for the examiner to say, okay, let's go. So the first step is straighten the steering wheel, one revolution to the left, get rid of your parking brake, place your gear selected to drive, signal left, check the mirror, check your shoulder, and if it's safe, you drive off in a straight line, then cancel your signal. And that's it for downhill parking. Now this is uphill. He says pull over and park here, and you have to know that it's uphill. He's not going to say do uphill. You have to know that it is uphill. So you signal, pull over and stop close, apply your parking brake, gear selected to park, and because it's uphill with a curb, it's one revolution to the left, and the signal goes off automatically. Then the examiner says, okay, let's go. So the first step is to straighten the steering wheel, then get rid of the parking brake, gear selected to drive, signal to the left, mirror, mirror, blind spot, and if it's clear, then you drive off in a straight line. Then you cancel your signal. There you go. So we have done the 3-point turn, which is basically a must on the driving test, and then we've done uphill parking with a curb, and we've done downhill parking. Now I'm pretending that you're on the test and you're taking orders from the examiner. Now we're making a right turn at the stop sign, signal right, and what do we have here? No white line, no sidewalk, so we turn the wheel to the right and we stop at the edge of the roadway. Then we check to the left and it's good, so we accelerate and steer and recover. Now if this if my camera goes dead, don't hate me for that. It simply means that I ran out of battery. My battery died. So hopefully that's not going to happen. Now I'm going straight, and we have a stop sign, and again no white line or sidewalk. So right out to the edge of the road, and I'm checking left, right, nobody. So I accelerate, go straight across. Now let's try this 3-point turn again, because you bet you're going to be doing this on the test. So, examiner says, turn your car around here. Signal to the right, mirror, blind spot, get close to the curb. Well, there is no curb, so just get as close to the end of the street and stop. Signal to the left, get all your turns into the left, hand over hand steering. Then you check around, make sure it's good, and it is. So we go all the way over to the other side and stop. Place the gear selector to reverse, get all the turns into the left, all the turns, then check, back up, and check like crazy. That's it. Have enough room, get all the turns in, look to the right, and you go. Okay, we're driving, and there it is. There's a sign there with the arrow. It suggests that there's a stop sign ahead, and at that stop sign we're going to be making a left turn. So signal left, no white line, no sidewalk, so we get right out to the edge of the roadway, make a complete stop, then check to the left and the right. We have someone approaching from the left, still good to the right, and now this guy's out of the way, so I can make my left turn. Sign, flashing sign, says 40 kilometers an hour because this is a school zone. And remember, if my video stops all of a sudden, it's because I have no more battery power. Hopefully that won't happen. Now we have a crosswalk. It's a school zone, and the crosswalk. So observe this by checking to the left and right. So this is a multiple choice lesson. Hope you benefit from it, because this is exactly how you're gonna have to do things when you do go for your driving test. Pretty soon I'll be making a right turn, and again here's a crosswalk. You observe by checking left and right. Now next street down it will be a right turn, so I put my right signal on, check my mirror and my shoulder, it's clear, check to the left before I turn, hand over hand to the right, and then recover. At the stop sign ahead, it's a left turn. Signal left. No white line, no sidewalk, edge of the roadway. And I can see clearly to the left there's no one to the right, so I can make my left turn. And it's a stop sign. Is there a white line? It's faded, but it's there, so the front stops just behind the white line. Check left, right, and proceed. Next street ahead, it's a right turn. Check over my right shoulder and make the turn. And remember, that's how you're going to be treated when you go for your driving test. They're going to say, next street left, next street right, park here, turn here. And you follow the instructions, and if you do okay, then you get your driver's license. Okay, this is the end of this driving lesson. Thank you for watching and hope you learned something. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.